you know, if you're going to be doing this stuff, you can't just be some geek off the street. You got to be good with the smartphone. You know what I'm saying? Can't just go out there and be some dummy doesn't know nothing, quoting California laws when you live in New Jersey. You got to know what you're doing. You got to have the equipment. You got to have the razor sharp wit. Auditors, mount up. It was a strong black night, a bored black moon. I don't have a song ready. That's why I suck in poon. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, hi everybody. Intro sucked, sorry. So, the DMV has trespassed me twice. Liberty Troll once, the same DMV. J-Town Press, Geo, Dr. Sean Barry have all been trespassed from the DMV in Pasco County, Florida, specifically the Land O'Lakes location. And they claim that we can't record in a public lobby because of people's privacy. And they kept bringing this up over and over in court that we can't record in a lobby because of people's privacy. Well, the same DMV who trespasses us and calls the police on us and they show up 15 deep because we're recording in a lobby is literally selling your info to data brokers. And they've made up $500 million so far. Holy crap, the hypocrisy. So Mike Fasano, Timothy Couette, and all the imbeciles that work at the Pasco County DMV who kick us out of the lobby for privacy concerns, you literally sell people's private information to data brokers, you scumbag.
What one lawmaker calls the state's hidden data market. It comes after revelations that Florida has made nearly $500 million selling
What's with this guy's hair, bro?
driver's license and ID card information, your information, over the past decade. And tonight, our Forrest Saunders learned it's all happened largely without your consent.
For decades, few Floridians knew that when they got a driver's license, the cost was in part their personal data. Representative Peggy Gossett-Seidman says the practice ends under a new bill, HB 357, the Motor Vehicle Operator Privacy Act.
Something's going.
See, they already have the DPPA, the Driver Protection Privacy Act. And that's what they kept saying that we were violating. When in fact, the DPPA only pertains to people who have access to the motor vehicle database. But they kept trying to use that on us. Meanwhile, they've been doing this for decades.
And I know the state is very engaged in protecting our residents and our citizens, and I just think we need to look into this and see if we can further the protections.
Her research, she says, shows Florida's Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles has generated nearly $490 million over the last decade by selling driver data, everything from names and addresses to birth dates and license numbers.
Wow.
Buyers included data brokers, insurance companies, even foreign-owned firms.
I've had constituents.
Foreign-owned firms. They trespass us, American citizens exercising their rights, but sell your data to foreign companies. Hello. John's the bad guy, though.
Tell me people came knocking at their door when they had
License numbers. Buyers included data brokers, insurance companies, even foreign-owned firms.
I've had constituents tell me people came knocking at their door when they had a speeding ticket. Knocking, like that means they have their address, they have their information.
If this sounds familiar,
This is just a sample. We've got a whole box.
that's because it is. Tampa Bay 28's Adam Walzer first told us about it in 2019. It was after a pair of Lakeland sisters were bombarded with robocalls, junk mail, and solicitors shortly after getting a state-issued ID.
It's just wrong. They shouldn't be doing that.
Walzer found the state sold data to more than 30 private companies.
We should see. Here's what I'm saying, and if you guys should go watch my debates on the Raging Tomato. It was about part of it was about the driver's license. I say we shouldn't even have a driver's license because once you do stuff like that, then they never stop. Then it turns into a control mechanism. Then it turns into show me some ID, first thing out of a cop's mouth. Then it turns into we're going to suspend your license and your ability to be a free person if you don't pay a certain amount of money to do this or do that. Abolish the whole driver's license to begin with because you let the camel's nose under the tent. Pretty soon, the camel's got you bent over inside the tent. The government's the camel, and you're the poor guy in the tent taking it from behind. And then they have the nerve to gaslight you and say you're not allowed to record in a public place while they actually sell the private information. It's all lies and BS. Stop falling for it.
Making more than $77 million in fiscal year 2017 alone. Records going for as little as a penny each, with no way for drivers to really opt out.
The state isn't in the business of marketing people's privacy.
Gossett Seidman says her bill would do a lot. Ban all commercial sales of driver information, prohibit foreign and foreign-owned entities from accessing Florida driver data, require written consent for any non-law enforcement data sharing, create annual oversight reports, and levy penalties for violators. The rep's spoken to leadership about the idea and says even they're surprised this is happening, and getting them on board will be vital to make the change happen.
Speaker Perez is very interested. I've spoken to the governor's office, and of course, the DMSMB is working very hard to get a hard look at this policy and how we can better protect people. It's just...
The DHSMV is another nonsense garbage entity. Did you guys know? I shouldn't even tell you this, honestly. I'm not going to tell you. If you want to know what I'm about to say here, and the reason I'm not saying it, I don't know, I'd say email me or something, but join the TAG Discord. I'll tell you in there if you really want to know. Because I'm scared if I say it here, there's going to be a bunch of losers who use it against other people. The way it's set up is disgusting, and it can really ruin somebody's life.
Sort of fell through the cracks.
It's unclear what comes next when session starts in January. Not only does the bill lack a Senate sponsor, the restrictions could cost the state a lot of money at a time when the economy might have some bumps on the road ahead.
Now, we did reach out to Florida's Department of Motor Vehicles for any kind of comment on this legislation, and as of Wednesday afternoon, we've yet to hear back. That's
So there you go, guys. You get trespassed, they call 20 cops over, trespass you, take you to court, lie to you if you record inside their public lobby. Meanwhile, they actually take people's private information and sell it to foreign companies. Like what's going on in this country, man? It's disturbing. There's already a Driver Protection Privacy Act. Like, we got to pass another one every 2 weeks? All right, everybody, that's today's video. Check out my Raging Tomato debates from yesterday. It was fun. It went for 8 hours. I was only on there for 3 hours and 49 minutes only. That's a long time for me. And I actually enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy people talking over each other. I'd rather do one-on-one debates with somebody. But Raging Tomato show was good. She's a good-hearted woman, from what I can tell. It was a lot of fun. All right, everybody, please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. John's Coin Rings on Etsy. Google John's Coin Rings with no spaces. You'll find my store. All right, everyone, later. Bye.